Some people ask, oh, would you ever get tattoos? Would you ever get ears pierced? These things, they're not bad. No man is gonna go to hell because they got ears pierced, any more than anyone's going to heaven because they didn't get their ears pierced. But it's not for kings. Why? Because a king has his mind set on the kingdom. He doesn't have time to be thinking about these things. These are earthly things. The book of Colossians, if ye then be risen with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ sitteth on the right hand of God. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. So the new believer, the born again believer, has been risen with Christ and is sitting at the right hand of God as a king. So they have to set their mind there. He says, set your mind above, or set your affection or your desires on things above, not on things on the earth. So your affection, your heart should be after things or heavenly realities, not on earthly realities. Because your focus, your mind is there. You're seated there by faith. You're seated with Christ in heavenly places. So your mind has to be there. You can't be earthly minded. So when you're focused on eternal things, when you're focused on spiritual things, when you're focused on kingdom realities, how can I have time to come down here and go get a tattoo? It's not bad, but it's not for kings. No, there's no coincidence why the richest men in the world, none of them have, because they're just super religious, or they just believe in God so strong. They don't have time. Why would Mark Zuckerberg have time to say, you know, wife, babe, you know, I think I'm gonna get a new tattoo today. Should I get my leg sleeve or forearm sleeve? What? I'd even be shocked if I were to walk in Mark Zuckerberg's house and I saw him talking about what new tattoo he wants to get. I'm like, dude, aren't you supposed to be doing something important? Like, you're Mark, like, hey, aren't you? I'm expecting something, some big conversation, but he's talking. Why is his mind can't be down there? He's focused on things, man. Mark Zuckerberg spends 5 hours a week on Facebook. No. 5 hours a week. Some of us, we spend 5 hours a day on Instagram alone. He spends the very social media platform that he created. He spends 5 hours a week. That's not even 1 hour a day. Why? Because he's focused on making the next thing while we're consuming what he's made. While some of us are consuming and spending hours consuming what he made, he's making the next thing. And that's why he'll always be ahead of some people. Because while you're just consuming and being a slave to what he made, he's making the next thing. And then you go to that and you're a slave to that thing. And then he makes the next thing. And then that's why he's so, you see,